Well, good morning, YouTube. Um, 8 o'clock, 8:20 in the morning. I want to welcome you guys back to the channel. And as promised, I have another video for you. Oh, heavens! So sorry. I just moving stuff around. I had my Bluetooth speaker on. So, all right. So that's taken care of. So, um, you see my little He-Man cycle here. And the reason I brought this out, yesterday I got a package, got this guy, Powers of Grayskull He-Man. I kind of refer to him as Lemonade He-Man. um, I guess you know that part where he goes to do the Thunder Strike and he's like glowing. So I think this is what that represents. And so hey, you know what? I got all of them so far. I was not going to get this one. Um, I said, might as well just complete it. just do it. I do apologize for that. I'm going to put the phone on silent. Yeah, so I fell into the Kool-Aid, fell into the lemonade, so I got them. And the reason why I have the cycle here is in case if anyone says, hey, you know what? I think he might look nice on this, which now look at the color scheme. I think he would look great on this motorcycle instead of the He-Man that came with this. So for those of you, this is like the Sky Sled version of the motorcycle for the CGI He-Man Masters of the Universe. Um, Not a whole lot to it, but you know what? It looks cool as a display. And if you're into, it stands up on its own. It works very well. There's a place for his sword. So that works for me. And since his sword is yellow, I think you know what I'm going to do, right? The Lemonade He-Man is going to get the lemonade sword. So, so before we get to that, let us open up the package and see what we have in here. For those of you who love to hear package open, I remember what they call it AMSR, where you just listen to just the sound only of a package being open or an environment with no talking. So for those of you who love AMSR, this is for you. All right, AMSR. That was fun. Here we have card art. Um, it's always fun. Thank you to the artists who provide the art for this particular toy line from Mattel. Mattel Netflix. Here's Mattel. Yeah. Thank you, Mattel. And we do appreciate what you do to make the product visually appealing. We do thank you. It was a little demonstration of what would come next if you get this line. And now back to some AMSR as we're opening up He-Man to release him from his plastic prison for our pleasure. MSR moment is brought to you by the Good Guy YouTube channel. All right. So, what we get out of the box: Lemonade He-Man, um, Power of Grayskull He-Man. Um, does not look bad at all. It's the same exact scope as all the other He-Man action figures for this line. It's just that he's like a nice semi-translucent, like you cannot see through him, but that looks good. Now I see where they were going with this. I can most definitely accept it when he has that moment where, by the power of Grayskull, lightning strike. I think that's pretty cool. I do apologize if the lighting's a little too bright. I'm not getting a great look at him, like a glare. Might be a little bit better. There we go. A little focus. There we go. Smile for the camera. I know you like it. There we go. Um, Now I'm looking at him. Um, the nice lightning color goes very well with the gray silver sequence on his hand gauntlets. And what would be representative of his body strap armor and the apron. I forget what that's really called. If you guys know in the comments, I know we call this an apron, but it might have a more specific name for that time and era of like medieval times, Conan the Barbarian kind of thing, what they wore. His boots. Um, no lie, the foot gear on this toy line really is is really something to boast about and talk about. Like the other night, you saw me talk about Triclops and his boot wear, and this is nice. This is nice. Again, better than I expected. Here goes the power sword. Um, Nice gold and silver. And of course, it pops into his back. Boop. It holds very, very well. And Lemonade He-Man. Maybe I'll start calling him Lemonade. He's giving me the thumbs up. Yeah, no more Lemonade. Power of Grayskull He-Man. You earned your stripes for sure. And on the side of the arm, just as you would see in the cartoon, the CGI, he has those little stripes there that represent like power flowing through him. You can see that there. And he has it on both sides of the shoulders, arm. Very nice. Um, so we're gonna take Sky Sled He-Man off his Sky Sled motorcycle, and I'm going to review this figure one day. I just want to leave some. I just want to give you guys a little comparison right now. You see, it's the exact same mold, just different colors. I like this one because of the earth tones. That brown and red going. Nice orange gauntlets. Red on the chest, and then orange on the gauntlets, and then the apron had that nice silver or gray, and then the boots, the footwear. It's all about the footwear. Like, imagine getting kicked with those. So here goes what I wanted to do. So, wow, Lightning Strike He-Man. I'm giving him every name in the book except for what they say he is. Power of Grayskull He-Man. Look at this. Like, that power sword is on fire with him now. Like, yep. By the power of Grayskull, Lightning Strike. This is it. That works very well. That works very well. Yeah. Wow. If this was a video game He-Man, like when he glows and like say maybe Berserker mode, hey, Nintendo or PlayStation, somebody can give you an idea. You get the license for this line, and here you have Power Strike He-Man, Lightning Strike He-Man, Power of Grayskull He-Man, Lemonade He-Man, and this sword. So you already know what I'm going to do. This is going to be his new permanent sword because it represents when he does that thing of lightning strike. And I love when he does that mode. It's like everything just like he just destroys everything. So get him on the motorcycle. Okay, we could do one-handed. We could be cool if you want. Let the toys do what they want, right? Enjoy your hobby, brothers and sisters. Enjoy your hobby. Whatever brings you joy. Enjoy your hobbies. Those of us like myself living the second childhood this way, do it. Um, so now, give the camera time to catch up. Oh, yes. Hold on a second. I want to see if I can change the lighting a little bit here, guys. Okay, that might be a little bit better. This way there's not so much of a glow. There we go. That looks a lot better now. You can see more of the detailing. And now imagine Power of Grayskull He-Man come flying through on this motorcycle. Like he's charging into battle. Get out the way. He's coming through. Give a new meaning to coming in hot, right? Let's see. Here we go. Charging into battle. Got the sword. And yep. Yep. That would do it for me. Lightning Strike He-Man. Then maybe they should have called it Lightning Strike He-Man. He does say that in the CGI. Lightning Strike. And then that sword just picks up all the power and does all that stuff. Beautiful. Beautiful. So he's been upgraded from Lemonade He-Man to Lightning Strike He-Man. Power of Grayskull He-Man. So he's no longer Lemonade. This is good. I'm very very happy I got this because I was looking at the figure, and you know what the figure I've seen it all the other figures like say on Netflix on Amazon. Yeah, my company's mixed up. On Amazon, they were like $12, $15, and up. This was the only figure that went down to $8.99. And I saw that. I said, you know what? There's a reason why people are probably not so fond of it because they figure, it looks kind of corny or whatever. There's no color sequence. He looked like lemonade. But now I have him in my hand. Um, I would suggest to you um, is an idea because again, I just said, you know what? I have them, and let me just go and get this guy. He's only $8 and change. Came up to $9, 907 with tax. And I am happy. I'm happy. The color sequence is not bad. That nice silver goes very well with the now I can see the lightning color now. And now I gave him this new sword to represent a lightning strike. He's on this motorcycle, which kind of nice representative of the color schemes, yellow and green, lemon and lime. I promised I'd call it lemonade, but I'm breaking my promise already. And that looks very well. It looks very good. So that is Power of Grayskull He-Man. Um, Not with his original sword, but with what I just gave him. And you know what? If you can find it for $8, $9, $10, get him. Get him. He goes good with your collection. Because somewhere down the line, as you notice, they always make a figure that would go counter to him, and you'll be like, huh, okay. Keep him in the package if you don't want to open him. At least you have him. And then when they make a Skeletor figure that may be all purple or green or whatever to counter the Lightning Strike, He-Man, I call him Lightning Strike. I'm giving him every name except for what he's called in the package. Um, for me, in my world, my imagination, Lightning Strike He-Man. And it's like, don't let me get that Power Sword. And yeah, probably, yeah. But get him. At first, I didn't want to because again, like I said, I thought it was a little corny, the whole color scheme, and I was like, nah, I'm not gonna get this. And then 8.99 and 907 with tax. I'm like, okay, can't hurt. But now I have him in my hand. It's a big difference. Sometimes the packaging, sometimes the pictures we see don't totally um not justify, but give you the whole picture. And I have another He-Man action figure coming through today, and that was another one I said I wasn't going to get, but lo and behold, I'm getting the entire line, wave one, two, and three. This one is called the Battle Armor He-Man. It's the 8-inch figure. Yeah, the 8.5-inch figure. He's coming today. So when I get him today, I'm going to definitely do a review, and I'll do an unboxing the same way. The taller figures are not bad at all. They have more articulation at the shoulders, at the wrist. We don't get knees that bend. Maybe it's for the best that the knees do not bend because the figures are kind of top heavy. You know what I'm saying? So if we had bendable knees, then eventually the knees would get weak and the figure won't stand up as it should anymore. Just a thought. Because these are a little heavier than, say, the Origin Masters of the Universe. And one day I'll do a size comparison. In fact, when I get this figure today, I'm going to do a size comparison between the two figures and a figure based on my opinion of who this He-Man and his armor is supposed to represent. So stay tuned for that one. So I like this one because of the color schemes. And yes, Lightning Strike He-Man, also known Power of Grayskull He-Man. Good figure, nice colors. I'm happy, surprisingly happy, and it represents very well what they're doing on the cartoon. Also, if any of you know the story behind the CGI version of Triclops, I did a video on the actual figure yesterday, and I was looking at the color schemes and looking at the figure again. I think hands down that's the best looking figure of this toy line. The absolute best. He looks like in the battle dress that he's wearing, his uniform of that of maybe King Randor's Royal Guards. Um, I was just looking at it. I will have to go and rewatch something of the cartoon and see the CGI Netflix to see if that's what it's supposed to represent. Maybe someone got brainwashed, and the Triclops project, Triclops, the apparatus that fits onto the host, is controlling that person. But hands down, that Triclops figure looks phenomenal for this line, for a toy line that's geared for kids. That they nailed it. Thank you, Mattel. You guys did a great job. Your designers did a great job on that. Um, a The reason why I like Triclops a lot in this particular toy line is because he doesn't look as cartoonish. Yeah, some people are like, oh, He-Man looks cartoonish, and yeah, it's for kids. We got Origins or Revelation, the more gritty um, cartoon, and a lot of adults were very unhappy with that for one reason or the other. And this one, this The cartoon has a lot of action, has a lot of humor, a lot of sarcasm, a lot of weird moments, and it is great representation of the millennials of today and even the Gen Zers. I thought that tongue-in-cheek humor and their way of thinking was represented so well. Netflix, you guys hit that hard on the head, and it made for a very, very enjoyable series. Um, I cannot wait for season 3 to come out. Um, like wow, my favorite character on the CGI is the sorceress. Um, Hands down for the artist who came up with the idea of what she should look like and everything. She looks phenomenal as a character. I mean, as a character, as a drawing, she looks phenomenal. She looks great. And like I said, that one episode with her and the sorceress, I'm sorry, her and Evelyn going at it, magic for magic. That episode, when it gets to that battle scene, that's everything. That shows the true power between the two women on that show and what it represents. Um, Maybe one day we'll talk about the cartoon a little bit more, maybe episode by episode, sequence by sequence. We'll see what happens. But I thought it was a lot of fun. I'm happy I got in on the ground floor, as I say, in the beginning of this tour line, because I jumped in to Origin He-Man a little too late, where, if you're going to try and find the figures, 40th anniversary kind of thing, and if you go on Amazon, you're going to pay an arm and a leg and then some to get a figure here and there. And especially like Trapjaw, Triclops, Man at Arms. You're paying like above $40 for any of those three I just mentioned. And depending on your level of commitment to complete your hobby, because that's what we do as hobbyists. We complete a set. And as I say, I'm living my second childhood. I wasn't into He-Man. I was a GI Joe guy. The three-quarter inch figures, and I had every one of them. I had my favorite large vehicle I was able to get was the Rolling Thunder. A little off topic, but just to take you back to us as hobbyists, action figure collectors, whatever your thing is, enjoy your hobby, enjoy your life, um, make it count. As long as you're enjoying your life, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. So, brothers and sisters, before I leave you here today, I want to leave you with a little word of wisdom. It comes from Scripture. It's from Philippians chapter 4, verses 8 and 9. And it says, finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. Whatever you have learned or received or heard from me or seen in me, put it into practice, and the God of peace will be with you. So, brothers and sisters, that's my parting word to you. You're going to be a blessing to someone, and make sure you be a blessing to yourself. Because if you can't bless yourself, then you can't bless others. All right? Take care of yourself until next time. Thank you for watching. Amen.